That's good. Fabiola was here, but I think she couldn't get to the class. Fabiola, how are you? Are you there?
Hi, David. Yes, I'm here. I'm sorry, I have problem with my internet.
Yes, that's what I saw. Okay,
Yes.
guys, so I hope you're having a great day. Okay, and today
Okay.
we're going to start with our classes. Okay, how do you feel? You feel energy, or maybe you feel, I don't know, how do you feel, guys, today?
I am feel much better. Uh, the last weekend I had sick, very sick.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
I but now it's better for me.
Ah, okay, so, okay, thank you, Jorge. So you feel better now?
Yes.
Ah, okay, that's good. Thanks, Jorge. Fabiola, how do you feel today?
Good.
Good?
Yes.
Ah, it's okay.
Mhm.
It's good to know it about how do you feel. Okay, guys, so we're going to start with our today's classes. Do you remember what was the last activity or topic that we reviewed in our last class? Do you remember?
I didn't enter the last class.
Okay, so the second last or the penultimate?
Um, Let me see my notes.
Okay. Okay, we were talking about the guess. Do you remember what is guess?
Not.
Okay, so I'm gonna share. Maybe if I share the screen, you're going
Yes.
to see
Yes.
this one. Do you remember what is guess? Responding suggestions.
Responding.
That's a great idea. That's great. I love to. Maybe, I guess, I don't know. I'd like to, but yes or no?
Yes.
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 Okay. Good. Okay, guys. So we're about to start with our next unit. Okay. So I have to tell you that we're gonna have our second examination very soon. Okay. So I don't know exactly the date when will be the examination, but it's soon. Okay. And so you have to be okay. You need to start studying or making review by your own. Okay. About the unit, we have seen the unit 5, unit 6. Now we are in the unit 7, and we are going to try to finish the unit 8. Okay, so please try to start making your own reviews and also answer recreo. Okay, just for make a better review. Okay, for your examination that will be very soon. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So, okay, let's continue with our class. Just remember, and we were reviewing the last class about the guess. Okay, guess is like yo creo. Okay, you can use I guess when you are not 100 sure about something, or if you don't want to sound 100 sure. Okay, in other words, is when you are not sure talking about something. Okay, and so we're gonna do this activity, or I want to start with this activity, and you help me guys to put a tick here. Okay, so we are going to hear the audio, and then we're gonna practice this activity. Okay.
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 Page 71. 2. Strategy plus. I guess. Check where you think the speakers say, I guess. Then listen and write I guess where you hear it. Practice with a partner. 1.
I really prefer warm weather to cold. How about you?
I guess I like cold weather more. It's a lot of fun to do winter sports.
That's true, I guess. You can go sledding and stuff. We should do that sometime.
Okay, do you have the questions, guys? What is the first
Yes.
one? Yeah?
Yes, that's true, I guess.
Okay, that's true, I guess. Okay, good. Very good. Okay, that's true, I guess. Okay, I guess it's like yo creo. Okay, let's continue. Number 2.
2.
So what's your idea of a good vacation?
Well, I kind of like to go camping. I guess that's my favorite thing to do.
Really? That sounds like fun. Hey, why don't we go together sometime?
Yeah, I guess we could go next summer, maybe.
Okay, this the number 2, please. Well, I kind of like to go camping.
And I guess that's my favorite thing to do.
Is
And
that correct?
Mhm.
the second in the letter B, yeah, I guess we could go next summer.
Okay, good, guys. Just remember to use guess, right?
Yes.
To use guess and as a way of giving an information that you are not sure. Okay, something that you guess that something that you think that this happened or could be or could happen. Okay, so we go below. Okay, we're going to listen in the second one, the second audio. Okay.
Page 71. 3. Listening and strategies. It's good to travel. A and B. Listen to conversations between Mark and his friends. 1.
You know, I think it's important for everyone to travel to another country, to see how other people live.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's good to study about places in school and go on vacation and everything, but you have to live in a country to really understand its culture.
That's true. But I'm actually thinking about taking a vacation in Mexico this summer. Hey, you should come with me.
Well, I'd like to, but
Okay, guys, this activity, you have done this activity?
No.
No, right?
No.
No, okay, sorry, I was confused. Okay, so let's continue.
is it easy to find cheap flights?
2.
On my last business.
Okay, the number 1. Who was the answer? You have to?
Live in another country?
Okay, good. You have to live in another country to a country to really understand its culture. Okay, let's continue. Jorge, the number 2 is for you. Number 3, Fabiola. Number 4, Jorge. Number 5, everyone.
Business trip, I spoke some French. It was good, to say hello and please, and people really liked that.
I'm sure. It's so important to speak the local language when you travel.
Yeah, we could take a French class together.
Well, I guess we could, but I really want to learn Spanish. It's easier to find a job when you can speak Spanish.
Okay, Jorge, what was your answer? It's important too?
Seems,
Yes, it's important too.
mm, learn another language when you travel.
Speak languages, another languages.
Yes,
Okay, so speak the local language. Okay,
speak okay.
the local language. Okay. You guys, have you ever traveled to another country?
Yes.
Yes.
Where, Fabiola, and where, Jorge?
mm, Argentina, Chile, Ecuador, Panamá,
Okay,
Estados Unidos.
so, yeah, sorry.
Estados Unidos.
Okay. And did you travel for just for fun, for vacation, or you traveled by working?
Both working and vacation.
Okay,
Mhm.
good. So tell me, did you learn the local language for being there? Maybe for being in the Latin in countries, and you didn't have to learn another language, right? Because they speak Spanish. But when you went abroad to US, and do you speak English there, or you try to communicate with people there in Spanish or in English? What was your experience?
All speaking Spanish. In USA, I try to speak in English.
Okay, you try to
uh,
speak in English.
in,
Okay, good.
Okay.
in Chile, I
Yes,
don't understand and didn't understand the speak.
yes. Even
They
if
speak
they,
very,
okay,
very fast.
uh-huh. Oh, okay, so even if they speak Spanish, yes, because the accent is very confused.
Yes.
Yes, very, very, very confused. And I don't know why. Maybe okay, if you are learning English, you are getting used to hear the British and English language because they are the preferred ones for us. Just we think that only exists British and American English, and we focus to understand both accents. But you have to know that there are many accents around the world. For example, in Europe, in Ireland, for example, in Scotland or in Australia, and out of Europe, they speak with another accent. Okay, so if you think that you really understand English well, because you only grow up listening to US and UK. But when you go abroad to, for example, Ireland, or when you go abroad to Australia or to New Zealand, you're gonna have some troubles with the English there because the English there is so different to the other ones. Okay, even in Australia. That's the reason why you have to start listening to the different accents around the world, talking about specifically in English. Okay, that's the same for Spanish. Okay, you understand, and for example, people from Argentina, people from Chile, sorry, for Colombia, but if you go to Chile and you understand, so you have to try to guess what they are saying to you when you're speaking with them. Okay, but that's very common. Okay, thank you, Fabiola.
Yes.
Yes, tell me.
No, nothing.
Okay, and Jorge, where did you go?
I went um, to Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I went to London. Uh, I went to Belgium, uh, uh, France.
Yes,
Um, yes.
and you were
Uh,
there. Yes.
I went to Holland.
Netherlands.
Netherlands, Amsterdam. Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. And so when you went abroad there, so you spoke the local language, or you
Mm,
try to communicate only in English, or what did you do there?
mm, oh, I try. I remember I tried to communicate in English.
Okay,
That's all the time.
and you
Uh,
were
for example, in France, it's very difficult communicate with everybody
yes,
because the local people don't, don't they are not don't like speak another language, includes Spanish or
okay,
English. Uh, you have to try to communicate with a local language. In this case, Francis. I don't know.
okay,
French. Uh-huh.
okay. Yes, yes, I know there are so many countries that they are a little special with the languages. And you were there by vacation or for a job?
Um, uh, no, for vacation.
Okay, okay, it's good, guys. Yes, because for example, when you go abroad, or maybe if you are going to visit another country, that's the idea to try to not to learn the whole language, but just learn some specific words or ways to communicate. For example, guys, if you are learning English and you really like English and you understand very well English, so my recommendation for you is that when you go abroad again, try to study some specific phrases and some specific words. This means, for example, and when you were at the airport, when you go to the restaurant, when you go to famous places there, okay, or maybe to ask for how much costs something, okay, just specific words, okay, and for being there, okay, at least when you go to a country that they don't speak even Spanish and English, okay. So let's continue with the
Yeah.
number 3. It's for you, Fabiola.
3. You're so lucky. You travel all over. I'd love to go sightseeing in San Francisco or somewhere.
I know. There's a lot of interesting places to see, but it's actually good to get away from tourist areas. Like when you go north of San Francisco, along the coast, it's beautiful. And there are no tourists. We could rent a car and go there sometime.
That sounds great. Are there any nice places to stay?
Okay, Fabiola, number 3.
Get away. It's good to get away.
Get away from tourist areas when you go somewhere. Okay, thank you, Fabiola. Number 4, Jorge.
4.
One of my favorite trips was to Australia, though it's not easy to get there. It's like an 18-hour flight.
Wow. How long did you stay there?
Only 8 days, and it's not possible to get to know a country in a short trip like that.
No, you're right.
You know, we should go backpacking there, like all summer next year.
I don't know. It's not easy to go away for so long. I have to work.
Okay, Jorge, did you get it? What is the answer here? It's not possible to?
It's not possible to get. Yeah, I forget the next words.
Get to know a country
Get,
in a short trip.
okay, okay.
Okay, thank you. Now the last one, Fabiola, number 5.
5.
You know, a friend of mine went to China last year. She loved it, but she wouldn't eat the food.
Really? That's too bad. The food is so good. And anyway, you should always try the local food when you go to a new place.
I agree. And anyway, I love Chinese food.
You know, there's a Chinese festival next month. Why don't we go?
I'd love to. Do they have music and food and everything?
Okay. What's your answer,
Yeah.
Fabiola?
The local food?
Yes, the local food. You should try the local food. Okay, guys, so you have heard some listening strategies for having a good travel. Okay?
Okay.
Now let's go to the next activity. Okay. Listen again. We are going to circle the correct words to complete Mark's suggestions. Okay, complete his responses by 2 words. I like to, but it's easy to find. Okay, so number 1 for Fabiola, number 2 for Jorge, number 3 Fabiola, for Jorge, and 5 Fabiola.
Page 71. 3. Listening and strategies. It's good to travel. A and B. Listen to conversations between Mark and his friends. 1.
You know, I think it's important for everyone to travel to another country. You know, to see how other people live.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's good to study about places in school and go on vacation and everything, but you have to live in a country to really understand its culture.
That's true. But you know, I'm actually thinking about taking a vacation in Mexico this summer. Hey, you should come with me.
Well, I'd like to, but is it easy to find cheap flights?
Okay. Fabiola, number 1.
Let's go to Mexico this summer. Is the letter B. I like to, but it's easy to find cheap flights.
Okay, good. Let's go to Mexico. Okay, good. Cheap flights. Number 2, Jorge.
2.
You know, on my last business trip, I spoke some French. It was good, you know, to say hello and please, and people really liked that.
I'm sure. It's so important to speak the local language when you travel.
Yeah, you know, we could take a French class together.
Well, I guess we could, but I really want to learn Spanish. It's easier to find a job when you can speak Spanish.
Okay, Jorge, why don't we go to French or Italian class?
French.
Okay, and the answer?
I guess we would really want to Spanish.
To learn Spanish. Jorge, do you like any other language?
Yeah. Netherlands. I just a
Yes.
little. Yes.
Do you speak Netherlands? Dutch?
Fleming, Netherlands is a local language in Belgium, for example. Yes.
Okay.
If you go to the Belgium in, for example, Bruges or Amberes, you need to speak the basic phrase and local in your local language in that case.
Okay. Okay, it's good to know it. That's interesting. Thank you, Jorge.
No, you're welcome.
Number 3, Fabiola.
3.
You're so lucky. You travel all over. I'd love to go sightseeing in San Francisco or somewhere.
I know. There's a lot of interesting places to see. but it's actually good to get away from tourist areas. Like when you go north of San Francisco, along the coast, it's beautiful. And there are no tourists. We could rent a car and go there sometime.
That sounds great. Are there any nice places to stay?
Okay, Fabiola? We could drive or hike.
Right? And many places to stay.
Okay. Drive. Any nice places to stay. Okay, thank you. Number 4.
4.
One of my favorite trips was to Australia, though it's not easy to get there. It's like an 18-hour flight.
Wow. How long did you stay there?
Only 8 days, and it's not possible to get to know a country in a short trip like that.
No, you're right.
You know, we should go backpacking there, like all summer next year.
I don't know. It's not easy to go away for so long. I have to work.
Okay, Jorge?
Yes. Okay, I don't know. It's not easy to go. I have to work. I don't know.
Okay, but what is it? The first one, we should go scuba diving or backpacking?
No, it's backpacking
Okay,
in Australia.
backpacking. I have to work. I don't know. It's not easy to go. I have to work. Okay. Let's continue, Fabiola. Number 5, the last one.
5.
You know, a friend of mine went to China last year. She loved it, but she wouldn't eat the food.
Really? That's too bad. The food is so good. And anyway, you should always try the local food when you go to a new place.
I agree. And anyway, I love Chinese food.
You know, there's a Chinese festival next month. Why don't we go?
I'd love to. Do they have music and food and everything?
Okay. Fabiola?
Festival. Do you want to go to a Chinese festival? And I love to. Do they have music and food and everything?
Okay. So do you want to go a festival, Chinese festival? I love to. Do they have music and food and everything? Okay, guys. So good, guys. So congratulations, because you have shown me that you really have a good really good listening comprehension. Okay, that is really good. Okay, so now, okay, so. Okay, so what we're going to do now, so you are going to read this text, okay? And tell me, guys, do you ever stay in hotels? I think the answer is yes, right? What's fun about staying in a hotel? Okay, what is the best, what are the best things what are the best things that you can really enjoy when you are in a hotel? Tell me, guys. For example, here we have 2 examples. You don't have to cook or make your bed, or you can sit by the pool to relax. What another benefits you can experiment when you are in a hotel? Tell me.
Yes. Just
Me,
first.
Yes?
When is ¿cómo se llama esto?
Yes.
When is a buffet?
Yeah, sorry?
When is a buffet?
Yes, the food. Okay. Maybe when I think that is the best way to be enjoyable food that you can experiment there is the food. Okay, if everything paid, or even or I'm sorry, all include.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes. What?
Ho-
Sorry.
for example, when I went off vacations in Cancun or Puerto Vallarta, and the resorts hotel, for example, all inclusive is very great and amazing food because is that is as you say mm, the ¿cómo se dice buffet? Así tal cual. The buffet is amazing. The food is very good in these hotels.
Yes. Yes, I agree with you because you have food all the time.
Okay.
Yes, you have food all the time, and this is really that's
For example,
amazing.
yes. For example, in another country, in London, the hotels is very specific with the time. They are ready the buffet in very, how do you say temprano? Muy temprano, more early.
Early?
Y you have to stay with the time in the buffet because if not, you're missing the breakfast. I don't know, it's very rare. The time you have to very punctual people in London.
Yes.
This is the.
Yes, yes, yes. That's really good because you even when you go abroad, you learn some other specific, I don't know, how can I say that? You can learn some specific, for example, ways to communicate in that places. Okay, or you can even learn some experiences there. For example, the time, the food. Okay, and that is good. And so you can find all that out of the hotel and also inside the hotel.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
The punctuality importance in England is very it's
Okay. Do you-
very important in this country. The punctuality, very very important.
Yeah, yes, it's so important. Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
Jorge, for sharing us your experience there.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good to know.
Well,
Yes,
well,
find many things in the different hotels when you go there. Okay, like food, maybe the landscape, maybe the view, the views, or maybe the comfortable to be in, for example, in bigger bags, or even you have